Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kudash. Hope this lesson will be edifying. Let's begin. It says here, the first Neuralink patient can now play chess games with his mind. Alright, and this is how they're going to deceive most of you 2/3 out there, and these other Israelites, foreigners and whatnot that are scattered among on the four corners of the earth. Alright, and also his own people. Alright, this is how he's going to have all you in this delusional way that or they could be like cyborgs. Alright, and everything is basically like is a programming, alright, from since you was a child, because since you're growing up as a child, you've been seeing cartoons, you're seeing TV shows and all these different things with these kind of devices, and superheroes and whatnot with certain superpowers and whatnot, and you will look at it and you'll be like, one day you will like to be like that. Alright, one day you will like to be like that, but it's all a fantasy, fantasy kind of thing that is so put in your minds. Alright, so I want to bring a video here quick and some scriptures and we'll close it off.
Breaking news. The only person on Earth to have the Neuralink brain chip has just recorded the first ever demonstration on how well it's working. And he's already received an ad for Prime. For your parents, the name of the first man to walk on the moon was important. But now we finally have the identity of the world's first cyborg, Noland Arba. The 29-year-old, who is paralyzed from the shoulders down after a freak diving accident, is now...
And you hear what you say there, a paralyzed person there, right? And these are the kind of people they targeting, alright? People who ain't have basically like nothing again. And they going to plan this CHIP into them, alright, either their forehead or in their hand, alright.
Now telekinetic, meaning that everything he now does on his Mac is controlled with his mind. As you can see, he demonstrates playing chess, saying, before this I had to use a mouse stick, but now, if you can see the cursor moving around the screen, that's all me. He said that the first day they let him use it by himself, he stayed up till 6 AM playing Civilization 6, which would have been impossible for him before. I mean, just wait till GTA 6 dropped. He also...
Right, so he basically like Professor X, a Professor Xavier, alright? And same thing like the cartoons, again, like what I mentioned, alright? They show you these things because they know what is coming, they know what they bring in. So in that way they use predictive programming, alright, to basically wash your brain in that kind of way that, hey, this is the future and this is something, little children think already. So you have that in your mind from since small, growing up, and you start to see it at this age now. You start to see these things, you're like, hey, I would be like Professor Xavier, I could be able to control things with my mind, alright, and all these different kind of things. So they are going to really deceive a lot of people out there.
Did say that he wanted to let people know that it's not perfect and he has run into some issues, although he didn't specify what those issues were. But for anyone thinking about applying for human trials, he says there's nothing to be scared of, he's had no cognitive impairments, and that it's already changed his life and will soon change the world. So the question is, at some point, will you be getting the Neuralink chip or not? The only person...
Well, that's the question to Oli also. Would you be taking that? and the answer you're supposed to have is no. Alright? As a Hebrew Israelite, a so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American Indian, is not to take that. Alright, is not to take that. Not to take it, not because it looks cool to you, it look like, it look appealing to you in any kind of way. We are not ignorant of Satan devices at the end of the day. It says here, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Alright, so you could come as much as you want with this. Alright, we are not to go that direction. We're not to believe and trust in him. Alright, he is the devil. Okay, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he is the devil. All of them. Doesn't matter if they speak some sort of truth. It's not to believe them. If they tell you go left, go right. If they tell you stand up, run. If they tell you run, stay. These devils, they're just off. Alright, I have a next video here just to show. Alright, battery low, hold on. Alright, so
I believe the majority's answer would be no. If someone came to you offering to put the mark of the beast on your body, would you accept it? I believe the majority's answer would be no. However, the project of the mark of the beast is already a reality in our society, and many people are falling into this trap without even realizing it. Could you be?
And this is the way of Esau Edom. Alright, this so-called white man, this is the way of him, that he used this kind of cunning way, excuse me, as the predictive programming and whatnot, all these different shows and whatnot. He just show, to have your mind studying on these, not really studying, but knowing about it at a young age until now. It's starting to see it starting to manifest in front of your eyes, so it will come like a okay thing to do. Alright, now I'm gonna play a little bit again and we check out the comments.
One of them? Would you be able to recognize the signs that this is already happening? In today's video, I want to alert you about this serious matter, as the signs are evident, and it's important for everyone to be vigilant and not be caught off guard.
And you hear what he said also. He mentioned that, if it's going to select you just now. Alright, yeah. As he was as I was saying, he mentioned that it is already happening. Alright, but it have these other places like Sweden and certain part of I think England, and some other countries and whatnot. Well, China and all, they doing it, they have it also. And yes, it's there, but these countries that have it is it full with Edomites, and these people are like what, guinea pigs, and they basically just doing that test run. Alright, so these people is okay with taking these things, but for the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are not to go close to this. Alright, we are not to be part of these things. That's the difference with us, because we are a holy people, right? And holy means what? Separate. We are separate from the other nations. It has 18 different nations, alright? And we as the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are the nation of Israel. Alright? And the other 17 nations are the heathen nations, which are beneath us, which are really created for us as servants and handmaids. Alright? But we will get that in the kingdom. That's another video by itself. Now, pertaining to what the fella say, that it is already here, yes, it is already here to a point, but it is still not pushed or forced on the public as yet, because right now people are free will is they taking it, but with by free will, they just upsend themselves and go in freely and say, let me take this, let me try it. All right, but the time it will get on the nitty-gritty side is where this scripture is going to come out. All right, it has here Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, so you saw the one that Elon yeah, let me call him by that, yes, before they take down my video. Elon Musk, you see, he brought out the the one for your forehead, and the rest of them, they more or less brought out the one on your hand. All right, now no matter which one you take, you're basically going off. All right, you will end up drinking from that cup without mixture that the Lord has there, waiting for those who do. All right, it says here, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Alright, let's get back to the video here.
If you want to know what these signs are, I invite you to watch the complete video. Before that, I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel as soon as I publish them. It's important to note that every day I share prayers and God has already revealed to us. The big problem occurs when many prefer to seek knowledge of communication and forget to seek knowledge in the Bible. For this reason, many end up being deceived and falling into traps without realizing.
Right, as he mentioned that there, our comment here, some comments that they was talking about here, which these people, they're gonna be destroyed for lack of knowledge, because a lot of people don't know what is happening, some believe other things and whatnot. All right, this one here, they say at person name is Bam Bam, it's really a Bam Bam, whatever. It says here, the mark of the beast will not be a trap, nor will it be subterfuge, right? Alright, I already meaning subterfuge here. Alright, it says deceit used in order to achieve one's goal. Alright, now this person saying it ain't gonna be using that, but guess what, it is using that. Alright, because as I say, all the programming that you get from back then till now, it is a way of that. Alright, which is a deceitful way, is deception, dishonesty. It also shows here trickery, alright, cheating, craft, craftiness, and this is the way of the devil. Because when you go into the word devil, alright, in the Blue Letter Bible, it goes into I believe it's craftiness, subtle and whatnot. That is how this devil is, the so-called white man. So he is using those things. Alright, so this person here, alright, which is a Bam Bam, you know what you're talking about, It says here, you will know exactly what it is and what it will entail when they offer it. When it offer it, you will be made aware if what it is. Alright? Now, it have a lot of people out there don't believe that this is the MOTB, the mark of the beast. Alright? What they believe it is either these dumb Christians out there, they believe is Sunday worship, you know. Then it have the other camps, some of the other camps out there, they saying no, it's sleeping with a white woman, you know, it's sleep, you know, all these dotishness they coming up with. But that is false, all that is false. Alright? This is the MOTB. Why? Because it has a part of the script there I read here. It says Revelation 13 and 17. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, right, save he that had the mark. Alright? And that mark is what? This, you know.
That
Alright, this little rice grain here, that is the mark. That is the one that placing in your hand, either of your hand, you know, or the Neuralink. Alright, that causing you to see better or to walk again or whatever the case may be. All these are the ways of the devil. These are the deceit that he push. Alright. This is Revelation 13 and let's see, 13 and I read from 12. It says, and he called, and he, no, I read from 11. It says, Revelation 13 and 11, and behold, Salakia. It says here, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns, like a lamb, and speak like a dragon. Alright, and a dragon is what? A dragon is also a subtle creature. Alright, and it's also powerful. Alright, so this individual, he speak like a dragon, you know, with authority. It says here, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, who deadly wound was healed. Alright, and that deadly wound was the ancient Roman empire, you know, that came back was July the 25th, 1949, you know, the EU and NATO. Alright, you know, they formed back up, you know, that the deadly wound was healed. Alright, moving on. It says here, verse 13, and he does it great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. You know, all the different wars and different things they did from back then and whatnot. You know, they have that power to rule over people, country and whatnot. You know, this is how aka America always was, you know, since you know them. Alright, which is also known as Babylon the Great today. Alright, it says here, and deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. All right. So this devil, this devil, he is out here to deceive. All right. He's out here to do that deceiving, and all these different miracles that he is applying and he's bringing forth. He's going to have a lot of people, in that wow kind of way. They can't believe that, hey, they can make somebody walk again. They can make one of the loved ones walk again. They can make them see again. They can make the blind, that the one that born blind, they can make them see, and these kind of things. All right. And people can't wait to take part in these things. All right. And this is just the deceiving ways of Esau Edom. All right. This is the deceiving ways of him. That's why he's going to make all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive that that mark, that MOTB, to be able to buy or sell. So a lot of y'all are going to get take. A lot of y'all are going to get take with that. And he's going to also attack where? He's going to attack your belly. The same way in the scriptures where Esau was hungry, and he didn't catch a meal. The Lord didn't make him catch any meal. That he had to run to Jacob to get something to eat, a pot of lentils and meat. And what he did, he eat it basically raw. It wasn't finished cooked. And what he had to do, he had to sell his birthright. Just roughly paraphrasing, I just breaking it down quick here for you. He had to, Jacob asked him to sell his birthright. And he sold his birthright for a pot of lentils and meat. Alright? And this is the same tactic that Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is coming with. He's coming with that same tactic. That's why the world is like this today. That's why you're seeing a lot of, they're getting rid of cash. They're getting rid of all these different things. They're getting rid of, they bring in everything digital now. They have more advanced AI and all these things. They bring in all these things forth in order to push this system. And that system is what? The beast system. Alright? So that beast is the system. That's how I was to say Salakia. Alright? So that system is the beast. Alright? So all who worship that beast, that system, the way of him, buying, selling and whatnot. Basically all you're done in it already. All you're done in it already. But when they come down with great wrath, as Revelation, let me just get it, Revelation 12 and 12. It says here, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And this devil, right, he knows that he has a short time now. He's seeing the prophecy is happening. He's seeing different things happening in the world. Prophecy is jumping out the pages of the Bible. The man of the Lord on the highways and hedges preaching, and they are getting more scared. That's why they're looking to have something called the hate speech. If you speak anything about the scriptures or whatever the case may be, if you quote anything to anyone, they quick to take it down. They will take down your video and whatnot. Just now we wouldn't be able to do these videos anymore. They already sold. They basically already get rid of TikTok. It's just for them it's just for those months to pass and they're going to take it down. Alright? Family of the word is coming. Okay? So all these things is to look out for. These are things that we have been seeing for how much decades now. Alright? So yeah. So the MOTB, is not something to take. Alright? For you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, is not to take it. But a lot of you are going to take it. Why? Because, as I say, Esau Edom is attacking people belly right now. Meaning you wouldn't be able to buy food, you wouldn't be able to feed your family, you wouldn't be able to survive, and how everybody is surviving out here by food, water, drinks. You have to get, at the end of the day, those are things essential for you to get. But right now a lot of people are not studying devices and stuff like that, like cell phones and and other kind of games and whatnot. A lot of people not studying these things anymore, because they realize, wait, they barely making money, you barely have food to put on the table, so you have to work even 10 times harder, and hope that you keep your job long enough to be able to continue providing for whatever you could do, so this devil, he basically worked everything out. They did everything around the round table. They came out, they did all this stuff behind closed doors in secrecy, but now everything is being exposed. All right, everybody is, they are being exposed, and we seeing them for who they really are. All right, they are the devil that the Bible speak of. Okay, so with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekah HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopefully elect. I hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom and Abad Babul.